in terms of my actual recordings, this is my last one. We shall see what happens. And then after I'm done with all of the recordings, I will be editing on my part. Because on my part, I'm only 2 days behind from an upload. And I recorded a Mario Kart montage, and I haven't edited that yet either. Planning on being a month ahead. We are going to the underground. For one thing, we need sushi. Because for what I know, we are needing to go over here. Because we're about to go into the final chapter of where every star piece and badge, technically where every star piece and badge will be. But not necessarily every badge, but every star piece that we would be needing, and then otherwise I would have to go to Merlovely to see what I need to do there. So this is why we need Lackluster. We haven't actually gone to the Flower Fields place either, gosh darn it, and I wanted to go there before I went through everything else. Spiny. This is gonna suck. Never mind. Oh! Flower! Stone block. We're not idiots. We had the ultra hammer for a long time. Oh, come on! Very glad Merle's spell didn't activate yet. Part of me has high hopes that it does have a chance on the activation. So now, we are able to open this giant chest and get the final upgrade, the Ultra Boots. The attack power of Mario's jump increases. On top of that, you can now do a tornado jump by pressing A again while in the air. So instead of a ground pound, it heightens your jump. And their power bounce will now be very fast. Instead of it being like a ground pound, it will be a super fast spiral of a jump. Ah! Just enough damage because they had 1 HP left. I know there's an item here. There we go. Life Shroom. Okay. That was all. And because of that, now we're able to interrupt Luigi. What I talked about in the battles are usually cut off anyway. Yes! There we go. And it actually flips them over too. I didn't know that. So it is just like the hammer would do. I completely forgot about that. Or no, it's because I jumped on him. So I'm going to talk to Lulu. Pretty sure I haven't done that yet. Lester. How are you doing, Lester? Are you becoming a better Lakitu by helping people? Hmm? Darn it, I told you not to call me Lester. Gah, you never listen to me. But that's why you're so cute. And then what happens if I talk to her with any other member? Please take care of Lester. He acts like he's really tough, but he's a bit of a pushover. I like how she says that. What will eventually happen is you'll be seeing a familiar foe again. And yes, I'm not kidding. How did that not strike you? I don't know if I saved my... Okay, good, I did. I don't think that's gonna give me much though. Oh my word, I was dead wrong. Wow. Thank you, Merly. Ah! There's actually a place that I might as well revisit while I'm thinking about it. Because I looked up Jammin Jelly and I figured out that I missed out on one in chapter 5. It's always a nice thing about this game is that none of the inns cost you anything to rest. The only costly thing is either a chance thing or a... Oh, it's either for the cost... I don't remember how to get to Lava Island. I think it's to the right. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's right there. I didn't see that at all. So it's that, and then there was one in Flower Field that I missed. In the tree behind Lily's Pond. With you, I'd like to use a cake mix and a Jammin Jelly. I know this works, so if it doesn't work, that would actually shock me. No, I'm not going to do that then. I'm going to save just in case it doesn't work, but I'm very sure it does. But you never know. I have watched it before, it's just that I have to make sure it does actually work. Jammin Jelly. And the cake mix. It is Jelly Pop. Restores an OP amount of FP. And yes, I said OP because in this game, the maximum FP that you can have is 50. Not anything more, not anything less. The most amount of HP you can get is 50 along with FP. And then BP, of course, is 30. And I think it's the same thing in Thousand Year Door as well. But then the maximum level you can be in Super Paper Mario is 99. But in Paper Mario, the Thousand Year Door, I think is like somewhere around 50. Along with this game. Without the game crashing. Or soft locking you. I don't know for sure. So, now I'm going to Flower Fields. But first I'm going to store that OP Jelly Pop that I'm very sure I don't need at all. The site crashed. So it's supposed to be near the tree of where Lily is. So either it's right here, which it isn't, or it is... Yeah, you have to go here and find the tree there. Yeah, it's right over here. I completely forgot to check this tree before. So it's not behind the tree. It's when you hit the tree, and this is the only time that you get it. If you hit it again, there's no Jammin Jelly that will pop out. And yeah, I completely forgot about that item being there. Like, I completely forgot about that tree is what I mean. Let's see. Will it show up? Nope. I'm very sure it only shows up in the bottom area. Shroom and Jammin Jelly. Here comes the hope that I actually made a Jammin Super. I'm very sure I did. It's called a Jelly Shroom. There's no way that I didn't make a Jelly Super. Super Shroom and a Jammin Jelly. So I've made 3 jelly items. This is going to be a Jelly Super. In 1,000 Year Door is called a Jammin Super. 10 HP, 50 FP. And then the final item is what I call Jammin Ultra because that's what it's called in 1,000 Year Door. But it's the Jelly Ultra in this game, which is an OP item. You already know why. Might as well spoil it here. It restores 50 HP and 50 FP. A really OP item, and it's pretty much that it's an exact item. It heals the maximum HP and the maximum FP.
So I'm not going to do, for one thing I'm going to turn off the Dizzy attack, because the Amazing Daisy didn't show up. For another, I'm still going to keep Mega Smash on, just for a little bit longer, and eventually I'm going to get rid of that and get the flower, whatever it's called, Happy Flower, no, the flower something. I cannot figure out what it was. Was it called the Flower Finder? I could have sworn it was. It's not called Happy Flower. I swear I had it. I swear I got it from Merlot. There's no way, yeah, it's called a Flower Finder, but I don't know where the heck it is, I guess. There it is, Flower Finder. Because I feel like I need a lot more of those than I need hearts.
Soon enough, I'm gonna power bounce against an enemy. Just not yet. That's one. That's two. I actually remembered where all of these hidden blocks were. I already went in that pipe. I think I can do this without parkour, but let's see. I was close. It's possible. We're just about to reach the final chapter of where the star pieces are, along with the final badge. So, going into the icy corridors of Great Charisma, I actually figured out where the other star piece was, and that's why I might need a money badge. Going into the icy corridors of the Great Underground, we have seen that this is where the next super block is that I actually completely forgot about. And like I said, I'm going to do Cooper last. Black Lester is the next party member I'm upgrading. And now, I actually don't remember what he has. Hurricane. If it works, blow the enemies away from the battle. It's gonna be shown. Because of the icy atmosphere is pretty obvious that that is like this. We shall go inside and explore the final area of which the star pieces can be obtained in before figuring out where else we have missed the star pieces. That, along with figuring out who the final foe is before we set up for the Starway of the Star Hill. It's time to go through Chapter 7, A Star Spirit on Ice. It's not the final chapter, but it is the final place where star pieces can be found. Chuck Quizmo is already there. Question! Who gave you Miracle Water in Flower Fields? It wasn't Lily. It was Posey, apparently. Not Rosie. Lily is the water lily! She is not the Miracle Water user, isn't she? I swear! What the heck? I am dumb! I could have sworn it was the thorn on our side that gave us the freaking water. Because of the water freaking jewel that fills up the freaking water, I thought that was it. Shows how I am. Yay, there's a star piece somewhere. My word, I'm so angry with that. Is it this way, actually? Yes. Dang, I am so mad at that. Mr. Blizzard, not an enemy in this game. A really shady individual came to the city recently. He was screaming at the top of his lungs and running around. It was really odd. I think something strange is going on in our peaceful city. We shall see who that is. Why are you walking at me? This penguin who likes gossip. He wanders around the city. He's a friendly penguin. He seems to be very fair. People who travel to here from other towns must think that this city is freezing cold. I'm used to it. I heard, though, that somewhere in the world is a hot town covered in sand. Now that would be intolerable. I don't believe it even exists. Oh, you wish. No, it doesn't exist, but it does. Dry outpost. He's a cheerful penguin. He looks fun, but a bit reckless. Pingy, pingy, penguin pop. Feel the rhythm, stop and pop. But do the pingy, penguin hop. All the snowmen in a line. A bucket hat fits super fine. Eyes and noses looking cool. Bring a scarf, you pingy fool. Remember that, because that is actually a hint. There aren't many non-penguins, so we stand out in this city. I wonder what this penguin thinks about us. Anyone for a shaved ice treat? Strawberry flavor. Maybe watermelon. Or my personal favorite, tangerine. Oh, I love frozen treats. Oh, I wish I had an orange flavored ice cream right about now, or pretty much an orange flavored anything. I haven't had an orange flavored anything in a long time. If we go up here, we didn't even need power carry. We go in here and we get an item from this chest. Where did you come from? You're a phantom. Attack FX E, the final Attack FX badge. I think I might have missed one. Let's double check. Nope, I got all of them. A, B, C, D, E. This is what it sounds like. It's a Yoshi. It's not even that annoying. Every time that you hit a foe, it would make that sound. It's not actually very annoying, so I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. I'll take it off eventually, just that right now I won't. Very interesting find there. This is where you actually need to go in order for the mystery to be solved, but right now I'm going to explore a bit more. This is Shiver City. It's usually completely covered with snow and ice. It's perfect for penguins. It's a bit cold for me. You seem to be fine though. How do you do it, Mario? Adventures. That's how. He's a pretty easygoing penguin who always loves gossips. I mean, I like gossip, but don't these guys get bored recycling all the same rumors? This city is becoming pretty dangerous lately. I saw this totally suspicious stranger wandering around just a short time ago. He seemed to be searching for someone. I didn't like his looks. I wonder where he got off to. The suspicious individual is very interesting. I don't quite remember what this suspicious individual was. A penguin, I bet, but I don't know. This penguin's been to the dojo in Toad Town. He likes to show off his certificate and compare it to ones other people got at the dojo. Hey, you have a diploma? Wow, wow, you beat the master. How'd you manage that? You're the strangest guy ever. You're gonna be easily beaten. This penguin gossips, but at least he takes the time to confirm rumors that he hears. He can still be wrong, though. It doesn't matter if he confirms his sources if the entire basis of the rumor is false. Yeah, hello, this is the northernmost bird, Shiver City. You come from Toad Town? Very, very far away, yeah? Welcome to Shiver City. Pretty far indeed. It is the final place to go before going to Star Hill. He likes rumors. He doesn't look like the adventurous type at all. If you want some excitement instead of just gossip, he should eat a Volt Shroom. That'd give him a jolt. That, or you can cook it into a hot shroom. Starborn Valley? Oh, sure, go east from the city. But you have to be careful. I have it on good faith that there are lots of scary monsters between here and there. The thought makes me shiver. It seems like all I hear these days are frightening rumors. What's Shiver City coming to? This penguin likes to gossip. He never goes outside the city, though. He just wanders around here, where it's safe. I saw this really bizarre guy around here the other day. He was shouting like, "Oh!" or "It's freezing!" And he was also going, "No! Mario!" Who was that night? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I know who that is. Junior Troopa. I spoiled it. This Toad is different. This Toad of the Northern Lands runs the Toad House. He was sent here from Princess Peach's castle. It must be tough working in such a cold place. Wonder what he does to keep his spirits up. Run a fire, you see it, my man? There's a fire there, so that's why. Hey, look, it's a Traveling Sisters 3. When you hear about Shiver City, ice skating is the first thing that comes to mind. Well, skating's nice too, but not when a monster's loose. It's scary out in the snow, so city skating we will go. Yeah, yeah. This penguin has mastered many ways to play with snow and ice. It looks like he could have fun anywhere cold. I love sliding on the ice. Whoosh! It's so much fun. How about you? Want to join me? Looks like we could go skating on that frozen pond. Skating is tons of fun. I don't know though. Do you think that ice might break? Oh, you might also notice that gate over there. It leads out into the islands. The path from that gate leads all the way to Starborn Valley. This penguin loves skating, but he likes rumors even more. Boy, penguins sure do love their rumors, huh? This penguin's guarding the warehouse, but he lost the warehouse key. Not the best job of guarding. I guess he figures that he'll just stand there staring and pretend he's doing a good job.
This building's a warehouse. Nobody can get in because some careless guard managed to lose the key to the door. Actually, I'm the one who lost it. I heard it just a little while ago.
But where'd it go? Dumb fool! Penguin's camped out by Herringway's house. What's he staring at? Is he even awake? He really enjoys looking up at the night sky. Ah, same old, same old. Starborn Valley is a little ways off the city. It's a very mysterious place. They say that star kids rise up to the sky from there. But I haven't seen any stars rising up to the sky lately. And then this is Sir Herringway. It's a penguin patrol, guardian of the city. I was wrong apparently, but I could have sworn his name was a Herringway. He does an adequate job as an investigator, but I wouldn't count on his skills too much. When trouble arises, I think that Mario is the best man for the job. Very good opinion.
I'm the city guard around here. I'm investigating a report of a suspicious character wandering around the city. You're not him, are you?
What are you doing? Stop that! Have you lost your wits? What if the ice breaks? No! Are you a complete idiot? I told you not to do that. Yeah, it's really dangerous. That's the funny part. Don't you ever listen. You're a public nuisance. Take a hike. Clunk. I love how he kicks you out just like, Just like when you pick up and yeet a penguin down the cliff in Super Mario 64. He's not here. Looks like we could go skate. Oh. Herringway's not inside. The door's locked. We've already talked to her. Nope, we haven't. This penguin is the gatekeeper. He guards the city gate night and day. He keeps track of anyone coming or going through Shiver City. We're on alert because a stranger appeared in the city. So I can't let you pass without permission from the mayor. I love that. It's funny. That's all from there. Now it's time to go into this place. Oh, this is the wrong place. These penguins love rumors. They gather together just to gossip, especially about other people. The tiniest little rumor will spread like wildfire around here if they hear it. Their gossip stays in town, so that's something at least. Starmine Valley and Shiver Mountain are both near here, but you'd better dress warmly if you plan on reaching them. It's this way. This is where we're supposed to go. She's a wife of Mayor Penguin, who's the mayor of Shiver City. She has a bit of a problem with exaggeration. She loves mystery novels and longs to be a great detective. The way I see it, she's a bit too flighty to be a detective. You, however, I think you'd make a great sleuth, Mario. There is no such thing as Detective Mario. But there is no such thing as a different kind of detective. Oh, we have a guest. Welcome. You poor man, you must be freezing. If you'd like to see my husband, he's in the other room. Please, go right in. I'm gonna go for Lackluster. This is the mayor of Shiver City, Mayor Penguin. He's a good friend of Herringway, another penguin. Everyone in the village relies on him. He's a little absent-minded, but he does his job well. I know I've seen him in Toad Town before. I wonder if he's been to the castle. Ever seen him before, Mario? Nope. I don't think so. I don't remember. Whoops. What did he say there? I heard from Goomba that Shiver City is covered with snow all year round. What I was trying to do was this. Switch to Lackluster. No reply. Mayor Penguin's body doesn't budge an inch. What's this? He has a memo in his hand that says Herringway. Darling, would you like a cup of tea? Oh, dear, you know you'll catch a cold if you sleep there. Here's the thing, I completely forgot to save, but Bo has a really good line for this scene I didn't save, so I'm unfortunately not going to show it. No! Help! Somebody, anybody! My husband's dead! He's been murdered! It's a Penguin Murder Mystery! What's going on here, madam? Just calm down there. You need to speak slowly so I can get to the bottom of this. My husband is dead. Look at him lying there. Oh, my darling husband. Somebody clipped his finger. Whoops. Flippers. Well, that is a very ominous way of how I said it. Just like how I spoke from Leon Gar from Kirby when I said when I said devour your other half. and it seemed really neat at the time. Oh, Puffin, you're right. The murder's been murdered. The murder's been murdered. The man's been murdered. I am not having a good time reading. This is like a mystery novel, except it's real. How tragic. But madam, if I may ask, who on earth would have would have reason to put this penguin on ice? Him, right there! That man with a suspicious mustache! I told him not to come in the house, but he barged right in. Liar. My husband was alive right up until this man showed up. He must be the murderer. Liar! Hey, you, mustache! Are you listening? This good woman's accusing you. What do you say for yourself? Don't try to play ignorant with me, buddy. I'm a professional. We've got a witness here. Isn't that right, madam? Yes, that's right. He did it in cold blood. I saw it with my own eyes. Liar! With pants on ice. Besides, he's the only one who came into this room. It all adds up. So you're sticking to your story, claiming you're not the culprit. What? Oh, you nuts, man. Mario's not a murderer. That's completely ridiculous. If you tell the truth, then we're dealing with a backroom murder case. Oh, I've never trained for this. A backroom murder case. A high-ranking penguin slain. How could such a horrible plot twist hit our peaceful city? You, Mr. Mustache, once more for the record, you swear you didn't do this. Okay, I think I believe you, but this means we have to find the true murderer. Ah, perfect. I'll give you the chance. Since you claim that you're not the guilty party, then you must bring me the murderer yourself. If you do that, I'll believe you. It's the only way. Alright, off with you. You haven't proved that you're innocent yet, so I must forbid you to leave the city. You cannot leave the city. We just have to find the culprit.